What's up, folks? Welcome to Nerd Report. This is Lewis in the house. Love you guys coming on in here. It's Thursday. Thursday, man. Another day. Man, the video quality doesn't look that good today. Let me see if I can fix it. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Who's in the house? Let me adjust this thing real quick for you all, or for my all, so I could have a better visual. You know what I mean? Today we're going to talk about Jonathan Majors. I'm still learning about it. I'm still learning about the case, but there's some DV accusations, a lot of knee-jerk reactions and stuff to the accusations. Jonathan Majors, I believe he plays Kang the Conqueror in the Marvel movies. I stopped watching Marvel movies. I do not like them. They're like nothing. They just don't do anything for me. But I do know he was in a Rocky movie, and I do love those. So there we go with that. And I think there was a lot of knee-jerk reaction to this case without a trial, and we got to stop that. We got to stop the knee-jerk reactions and let trials move forward and stuff. What's up? What's up, Nerd Fruit Pork? What's up, man? We're gonna go over that together, folks. If you guys will be patient with me and check that out. We got Bernadette Lone Fire in the house. What is up, Bernadette? How are you? How are you? I'm gonna show you a video that was supposed to be the smoking gun for Jonathan Majors, and I think it's not. I think it proves that the dude was trying to leave the peace. He was running away from the situation. I think this video was basically was like Johnny Depp trying to get away from Amber Heard, and then him getting accused of being a domestic, you know what, right? Does anyone know who Jonathan Majors is, first of all, here? What do you guys know Jonathan Majors? Let me know in the comments. If you guys are familiar with Jonathan Majors, let's before we get to that, let's you didn't like him as Kang? I think that's I understand, but look, that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant, folks. Because what we're doing is we're trying to see if the accusations are real or not. He's a promising actor, yes. Of course, 100%. He was Prime Minister of the UK, right? No. Is Popcorn Planet in the house yet? All right, folks. Maybe I should wait till more people come in. Kevin, I talk about aliens. I will bring up, if there's anything new, I will talk about aliens. I do appreciate that. But there's a lot of stuff going on as far as like aliens and paranormal stuff. The reason, like, I have not taken away alien reporting out of this channel. What I have done is expanded on more stuff, okay? Because I know that a lot of fans of the alien stuff come here. And the reason is because a lot of the stuff is repetitive. Now, I reported on the Peruvian incident, and the thing is, a lot of times with Peru, it was the same story over and over again. And I didn't, you know, what happened here? It was the same stuff over and over again. And people were like, dude, you reported on this already. And it's just weird to me to keep reporting the same thing over and over again, right? I want to thank Brandon. Brandon sent me the Jonathan Majors update for today. What's up, everyone? Welcome, Popcorn Planeteers. Hit that one if you are coming here from Popcorn Planet. Hit that one. You send me a video. I will check out that video, Kevin. You send it to Nerd Report 51. All right, Popcorn Planeteers are in the house. Those repetitive Mike Zero. What's up, Joanna? Thank you. Happy Thursday. If you are a member, you could have a highlighted chat right there, like Joanna did. You can send in check and see. You may be eligible for a highlight chat, and I will respond to anything. We got 43 likes, almost 400 people in the house. This is Nerd Report. Do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from. Press the 1 if you came from Popcorn Planet. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about actor Jonathan Majors, who was right now, he's in the middle of a trial, accused of DV, and his lawyer said there was a bombshell video that was supposed to prove that he's innocent. And I think that video is now out. I'm going to show it to you. And I kind of, look, I was like, let the trial go. Let's see the evidence before saying this guy is innocent or guilty, okay? And, well, always innocent before guilty, right? That's the way the law is until proven guilty. And I got to be honest with you, right now, this video, it looks like he's very innocent. And we're going to go over it. D Nice, I want to believe that Jonathan Majors is innocent. We all do. We all do. Because we cannot think of doing bad things to people. Like regular people, here's the deal. D Nice, the real reason why when people say that person hit me or that person did this to me, why a lot of people go, nah, I don't believe you, is because we cannot do that to someone else. We can't think of somebody else doing that to someone, and then when it does happen, we're like shocked. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying, hey, we're like shocked, man. Thank you very much, D Nice. 14 months. How's my day going? It is going well, Shelly. Hearts for you. It is going well because you and everyone's here. That's right. What's up? This is not a courtroom, but there's when a courtroom shows evidence, David, they release it to the public. That's what we're going to see in a little bit. We're going to see that video, which Brandon sent to us in a bit. Brandon sent me this through Telegram, and we're going to check it out together in a little bit. But first of all, folks, let me give you a little bit of an update. Who has been following the Scientology versus TikTokers drama that has been going on Hollywood Boulevard? Who's been following that? Hashtag me. Hashtag me, folks. So, all right. I know. People love the Scientology drama. Okay. So Hollywood Boulevard has a few Scientology stations. Now, look, I'm going to say I'm reporting on it You all decide, but you guys have common sense, okay? 2 days ago, one of the TikTokers was outside, and then a security guard mentioned the person's deceased son to try to offend them. Okay? And this is, let me get this explanation. This is TikToker Jessica Palmadessa on TikTok. Okay? And also remember Nerd Report's on TikTok. Let's see what happened. This is her explanation.
I live late tonight and are confused. I know I make funny content to spread awareness about this cult, but at the end of the day, you guys was for the people that join my live late.
Can you guys hear that? Yay or nay? Were you guys able to hear that audio? Yes, okay, let's go.
Late tonight and are confused. I know I make funny content to spread awareness about this cult, but at the end of the day, you guys have to remember that it is a cult. They'll take your money, cut you off from your family, and abuse you. And those recruiters are the ones that are roping people into this to destroy their lives daily. The cult is known to stalk and harass people and call it fair game. If you watch the live stream, then you know that tonight Angel tried to play their cult mind games with Streets LA by using his son's death to try and taunt him as being a bad dad.
Your mom's on jail yet? Your mom's on jail yet? Out of criminality and he died. You should have been a better father.
That is
Really should. It's about your mother, though. You really should.
If you watch the live, then you know we were all fighting back and mocking Angel because we're not brainwashed cult members that bend at their mind games. And what they need to understand is that we will fair game them back every single time.
Your mom's going to jail! Your mom's going to jail!
So yeah, at this point, if you still feel bad for Angel, you're part of the problem and you should get off of this page because it's Don't Save Angel. This video is for the people that join my live.
Now we're going to go to this guy you're talking to. This is the guy the security guard Angel was talking to. And this is his explanation of what happened. And it's pretty sad, folks. This is on his TikTok. This is Streets LA. He's an activist.
You should have been a better father.
Oh.
You really should have.
Yes, my son died. See, this is my son died because I'm a bad father.
You wouldn't be going around and getting religious.
Well, what are you talking about? Oh, a gunfight? My son didn't get in a gunfight.
So the Scientology security guard made up a few lies about my son that I don't appreciate. The first lie is that he claimed my son died in a gang war. That's false. The second claim is that my son died while in a shootout. That's false. The third claim is he died while committing criminality. That's false. And the fourth claim is that my son died because it was my fault for teaching him said criminality, which again is false. So let's actually look at the facts of the case. Okay, so first off, my son was murdered in June 2021 while he was in the process of moving. He was with his girlfriend moving from Inglewood to Signal Hill in Long Beach. On the way there, he stopped at a friend's house in Watts. When he got out of the car and waited for his friend, 3 gunmen pulled up, shot at him 40 times, and hit him 17 times.
Sad.
Now, my son was not in a gang, so to claim that this was a gang war is simply a lie. Secondly, my son was not in a shootout. He did not have a gun. Therefore, he did not fire a weapon. This was not a shootout. This was strictly 3 gunmen shooting at my son while he was with his girlfriend. The LAPD's explanation is that my son was simply an unintended target who was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Now, with that having been said, many in my family feel that my son was targeted because of my activism. So the claims that this Scientology security guard made against my son are disgusting. So who was my son? Well, let's take a look at the life of my son, Marcellus William Good, and look at how people who knew him felt about him.
This is a message I received from one of his friends talking about how they ordered Popeyes to feed homeless on Christmas. This is a message about how he helped a friend grieve when they lost their sister. This is a message from one of his schoolmates who talked about how my son motivated everyone else in everything they did, whether he knew them or not. This is a message from his high school girlfriend who said to this day, she has never met someone as genuinely sweet and loving as Marcellus. This message from one of his friend's parents who said that in the time that she knew my son, she was amazed at how well-mannered and respectful he was. He was so sweet and always smiling. Lots of messages about his sweetness, his charisma, how funny he was, and this message about how the world didn't deserve somebody like him. I agree. My son represented the best in humanity. He didn't deserve what happened to him, nor does he deserve to have the Scientologists use him as a tool to try to stop me from holding them accountable. See, there's clear differences between he and the Scientologists. Marcellus was a kind person who gave everything he could to people. One time, I gave him $5 for his lunch money. I looked out the window as he walked to school, but instead he stopped by a homeless person and gave that $5 to them. He did not tell me about it. I knew about it. He did not tell me. I taught him to always do the right thing, especially when no one's looking. Marcellus gave everything to people, and that's the difference between he and the Scientologists. Scientologists take everything from people. So ask yourself, who would use the death of somebody's son as a tool to use against their critic? Is that something that you see a spiritual or religious person often doing? My son was a great kid, and this world is a worse place without him.
I give Streets LA props for keeping composure and making this video. I don't know how he was able to focus for that site. That it was heavy. It was super heavy. Super heavy. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? Now, what's basically happening is they're trying to recruit people, and then the TikTokers outside saying, hey, warning, this is not what it says it is. It's deceiving and stuff like that. And there's more TikTokers showing up every day and stuff. So, folks, I do realize there's a Jonathan Majors audio clip. If you guys are on my Telegram, on the Nerd Report Telegram, send me that clip. Without commentary. I want the raw audio of Jonathan Majors talking about Michelle Obama, whatever the heck it was. I haven't heard it yet. If you can send me that audio, please do that on my Telegram without commentary, no logo or BS, because everyone has to put their commentary on there. Anyways, as far as this is concerned, you could check it out on LA Streets LA. Let me see what we got right here. Yeah. Astro B. Yeah, 1 year already. Yeah, damn, that's good. Thank you so much for that. Hope you're doing good today, Lewis. Mods, nerd family, much love. Appreciate it. Alaska. Stay awesome, Lewis. Let me know where you're watching from, folks. Let me know where you're watching from. Has anyone had an experience with a cult? Call in right now if you had an experience with a cult. Well, Fuzz, you should call in. Should call in. If you had an experience with a cult, call in. And then one thing that has happened, if you're following the drama over there, is that now There's actually they're gone. The people that were there, like Angel and everybody, they're gone. They're actually the Angel and Sebastian, I guess the two main guys there are gone. They're not. The past 2 days they've been removed. So I don't know if they're being disciplined or what. But Fuzz, welcome to Nerd Report. Love
Hey,
your
Lewis. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no video. I look like crap today.
Shelly, I'm going to get you in a little bit too, so we can have a group discussion. I see you in the back. Thank you, Shelly. What is your experience?
Okay, it didn't happen to me, but it happened to probably the closest family member I have.
Mm-hmm.
Without saying names or locations. She had a lot of money that she and her husband my uncle made here in New Jersey. They lived in like the richest part of New Jersey, and they moved out to the West Coast to be in this cult. The cult was called Ramtha. I don't know if you know that one.
No. But are they going to be knocking on my door?
No. But they basically took all of my aunt and uncle's money.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah. And then they made them work in one of their like stores, I guess with knickknacks and t-shirts and stuff. They made them work for free so they could stay within the cult. Otherwise, they'd be kicked out. So
it proves that the human mind is very manipulative. You could, man, sorry, sometimes I can't find the words, but it proves that it's very easy to manipulate the human mind.
Yeah.
People want to believe, just like that poster says.
Yeah.
That's why we'll see like, someone holding a ball with a string, and they're saying it's a UFO, and people are like, "Yeah, it's a UFO. It's from another planet." Because people want to believe. They'll ignore the string. They'll ignore the string.
Right.
People want to believe. Now, look, I'm not saying I don't believe in UFOs. I do, but I believe some of them are not real. There's
right. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. Me too. But it's kind of scary. It can happen to anybody you know. Intelligent people fall into it.
But man, in America, you got free labor. Isn't that illegal? That's so weird.
Yeah, they absolutely, these cults get free labor when the cult members' money runs out.
This is slavery of white people too.
It is.
I'm just saying.
It is. I mean, it's not just white people, it's all people. It's slavery of just people in general.
Scientology. We don't get into Scientology. We get into the crazier ones like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, that's all you. Although Angel and what's it called? The other guy, Sebastian, they seem to be Hispanic. Now they are preying on more and more Hispanic people there because there's been news around with the Masterson case and all the documentaries, what's up, Blair? How you doing, brother? We're going through, we're talking about Scientology, my man, and cults. And then we'll get into Jonathan Majors. Shelly, what are your thoughts? Have you experienced anything with a cult?
I haven't, but my best friend has. He grew up in one. Have you ever heard of Synanon?
No.
It started out being for junkies to get off of heroin. Is how it started.
Oh, that's awful.
And well, they were getting really good results. People were getting clean, But
well, that's good.
They, and they had fleets of cars. They all had their heads shaved when they first came in. Yeah. It's
crazy.
Quite a thing. I wish Lucas was here so he could tell you.
So how did he get out? This is his name.
Well, his family was in it, but they weren't heroin users. They started accepting square families in. That was people that
What does
didn't
that mean? What
use.
does that mean?
A square family is like a family that isn't into any drugs. Just it, like in the way that things are going there, you know, they would accept those people too. And things started getting weird. And I guess one of their attorneys found a snake in his mailbox. And
What?
so the family said, we're getting out of here. And they just picked up and left. Because the guy
Wow.
that started the cult started drinking. And
So
things
this
just went
this religion compared to Scientology is much smaller, though, right?
yeah. Yeah, it was big back in the 70s. And it was
Fuzz,
something
you're making a
else.
little bit. If you could mute your mic a little
Oh,
bit.
sure.
Yeah, it's amplified the noise. If not, I wouldn't care. But there's a now look, the people outside the Scientology, they do believe what they're doing. I do think that and stuff. I think they think they're doing good for society. They are kind of being trolled. You know, we're laughing. So could you hear this, Shelly?
Right, so I went back into the Scientology building and they threatened to call the cops. I know they love name dropping celebrities like Lady Gaga. So this time I'm going to go back in with Kanye West and see if now they'll talk to me. Let's go.
This is not Kanye West.
It's Kanye West. We know you guys love celebrities, so I came back with Kanye.
And then she's kind of like
Starstruck.
She's kind of like starstruck. Look at her. She thinks it's Kanye.
Oh.
She's kind of starstruck, right?
Yeah.
We know you guys love celebrities, so I came back with
Look
Kanye.
at her. Look at her. Folks, do you think is the chat working? Because it seems like it's stuck right here, or no one's commenting. Does it seem like she's a little starstruck right there? What do you guys think?
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yeah.
Look at that look.
She's like, oh man, I'm gonna get some autographs. Chill with Kanye.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
the guy does look like him. It's a little bigger,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's the guy goes step outside. He's not buying it. Angel's not buying it. Yeah, she looks like she's in love with Kanye.
He's not impressed.
No, that's the guy that was yelling. That's the guy from the outside. It's the main security guard who seems to not be there.
Where does it say that no filming?
Look.
Now, to be fair, they have the right to refuse service to anyone if you're inside their property. That's the law. If you're inside their property, they can set up their rules as long as it's not discriminatory or whatever, probably some other stuff as well, but they could have a rule that says no filming. That being said, you could film standing on whatever you could see from the sidewalk, you could film. Because the sidewalk is public property. So
right.
Guys, they're not even messing with Kanye. Yes, he's
What do you mean? I see they're
he's always on the phone.
Yeah. No, they're nuts. All right, so I went.
Anyways, I like this TikToker. What do you guys think? Should I show up there tomorrow? I mean, tonight? Should I show up there tonight? I know some people are on the fence.
I think you should do it, Lewis.
Yeah. I knew Fuzz would say yes.
Yeah, just go hang around the fringe and see how it's going.
Look, last time I was there, I didn't really. I was being a reporter.
Right.
I interviewed Streets LA, asked them a few questions. He was very nice, very articulate. Interviewed Jessica, same. She's more of a TikToker, but I think she's getting more serious as an activist with her content. And you know, the Scientologists wouldn't talk to me. They just wouldn't talk to me. So, and I think I trust the person that talks more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Yeah. I wonder why they wouldn't approach you.
Well, they were kind of mad that I was there, but I'm not. I'm just documenting, folks. and to be fair, look, there were people on this channel saying that they're harassing them. I didn't contradict them. That's their opinion. That's what they saw, right?
Yeah.
But then their excuse too is they're harassing people by approaching everyone. So it is what it is. What do you think, Charlie? Should I go tonight or yes or no?
Go. I'm up for the adventure.
Wait,
Yeah,
didn't
or
somebody
you guys
follow
need
you
content.
home last time? Gotta be careful.
Folks, should I say it?
Did you get followed?
I think I did.
Gotta be careful.
Do you want to know how I think I got followed, folks?
Yeah.
How?
Well, let's ask the comments. Let's make them work for it a little bit. Let's get the likes up. What are we at with likes? Some people are saying don't go. See? How many likes do we have? Okay, 100 likes, and I'll tell you what I think happened. I have no proof. Welcome to the show, Brandon.
Yo, what's
Hey,
up?
Brandon.
Hello,
Hey,
happy
Brandon.
Thursday. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Yeah, let's get 100 likes. Brandon, what have you? Do you have a crazy religion story?
Well, there's only one where I was at I used to go to a church when I went to a private school. And for a little bit, I went to a private school, and the pastor passed away. And
Yeah.
so there was like a whole big argument and fighting who's the next pastor. So people were kind of tearing each other apart just to get power. And I don't think it's much different from what's going on with the Scientology stuff though too. They're all power hungry. They're trying to get people and get their money. It's about money because it's like, oh, whoever spends the most money has the most say, things like that.
How much has Tom Cruise given, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But these characters, man, when you're covering, it's like, Angel, Sebastian, Lurch, Jelly Roll, all these other people. It's crazy, dude. I've been watching it.
Yeah, you're obsessed.
It is obsessive.
You're obsessed.
Well, they're gonna come. I'm gonna be on their list now too, huh?
I don't know. But is that what I hate to say it, but for people if I'm covering something, oh, Gunner Girl, thanks for becoming a new member. Congratulations on becoming a new member. Hearts for you, Gunner Girl. Thanks for the support. Is that America though? To be scared because we're reporting on something? No, it's not. We gotta stop accepting things that are bad. Like people see stuff that's bad in this country and they go, "Well, that's America." No, it's not.
No.
Stop saying that. Fix it.
Not.
Fix it. If look, neutrally speaking, if they shut the TikTokers down as they're practicing their First Amendment right to report from the sidewalk, then guess what? There's 20 of them there right now. 1 million should show up the next day. I don't want to see people go, oh, they shut down people from exercising their First Amendment. That's what America is now. No, you're letting it be. You got to clean your house, bro. It's like a pet. It's like your pet. We love your pets, right? But you don't let your pet shit in your house. You don't accept that. You keep training your pet until it gets the F out of here, and does it outside, Shelly disappeared.
Well, hopefully she comes back.
Yep.
No, but
Anyways.
yeah, dude. I mean, like some of the stuff that's going on over there, like what we didn't see is whenever Angel drug out what is it, Scientology audit in the street. That was some of the craziest YouTube content I've ever seen. Do you remember that?
Oh, your mom?
No, when he was walking down the street.
Oh, dude.
You didn't even mention that yet.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
I saw it with you.
Yeah, he lured him out. I don't want to play all of Streets LA stuff because I don't like to play other people's videos, but you can subscribe to them and everything. Any other thoughts, folks, in the comments?
I think this is going to be killer for you, to go out there and do it too, because like you said, you try to offer both sides commentary.
I'm offering both sides.
Yeah. And that's the proper way to approach it, I believe.
Yep. All right. Damn, I forgot to tell people how I was being followed. Okay, the 104. Okay, look, I don't know if I was being followed, but I will say this. Okay, Shelly, don't worry. Thanks for coming on in here. She had to go. I will say this. I was driving down the street, getting back home, and there was a police car in front with the lights on bright and the two lights on the side on bright. You know, the one they use to search?
Yeah.
So I turned left and it was in front of me and I'm going, and then it turns right, and I'm like, oh, am I going to get a ticket? What did I do? Did I put the signal? I'm thinking, I go, oh, shit, I just came back from, where? Is that you know what? Actually, that didn't cross my mind. What crossed my mind is I had YouTube on. I have them behind me. And I'm like, where's my registration? I'm always thinking about how to be very polite to the officer.
Right.
To not scare the officer, to not offend the officer, because ultimately they have a gun.
And be prepared. Yeah.
Nice, sir. Yes, thank you, sir. And if there's a problem tomorrow morning, I'll complain. But at least I could. So I'm thinking all that. And then it's like slowly going behind me. And it's behind me, but on the right lane. And I'm on the left one. And then it slowly passes me with the lights on. And I go, okay. Still in front of me. And I'm like, all right. Well, listen, I'm just going to go with the cars here. Pretty soon, it's out of my sight. I'm like, okay, they weren't going to stop me. They weren't going to stop me, whatever. And then that's when I started thinking, where did I come from?
Yeah.
Shit, that's weird, number one. And number two, my friend said that the way the police cars see now, they have peripheral vision. They have these cameras that they actually could pass by any car and see the license plates from cars all around them. So he didn't really have to get behind me or anything. You know what I mean? So once somebody has my plates, they could get my address. I think it was weird because I never had an encounter with that. And then the next day I see people outside my house. Now look, it could all be because I'm worried about it, right? At that point. Because I did have 5 people in here tell me don't go.
Yeah.
And a couple people call me and say, oh, be careful. But it's dude, here's the deal. William, who's LA Streets LA, he said this. He said they use that so people don't cover them. You know what I mean? And if they're going to get anybody, they're going to get him first, right? So I think it was weird, Tyrana. So what do you think? Was that a weird experience?
Oh, yeah.
I think you let the scare tactics get into your head a little bit. Though,
Oh
too.
yeah. All right, keyboard warrior. All right.
Hey, I'm using my fingers. I'm not talking.
No, I know what's happening. What's happening is, you guys are not doing what I wouldn't do. It's like, yeah, we know it's dangerous, but we want to watch popcorn. You know what I mean? I could just see you guys like chill. Oh my God, another fight. Your mom's going to jail. Your mom's going to jail. Okay.
I would be like, okay, Lewis, you need to get out of there right now.
Yeah.
But that was quality content.
It's quality content, definitely. Oh my God, Tirana just gifted 1 membership. Let's go. Thanks for supporting the channel.
Hearts for Tirana.
All right, folks. So were you able to get the video without the TMZ logo? We're gonna have to up a little bit. We're gonna talk about Jonathan Majors.
I sent the audio where he was talking to her.
Okay, we're gonna play this video and we'll probably get dinged for it. Folks, send your support to Nerd Report, please, by subscribing and stuff. But this is gonna demonetize us, but it's important we play it. Now, Jonathan Majors is a movie star guy. I know a lot of people probably don't know him because he has come to the scene as of like a year and a half ago and it's pretty much dominated. Like he's everywhere, you know, Creed and all the Marvel movies, right? Here he is right here with his girlfriend right there.
Or the girl that's in question with this stuff.
Oh, no, is that her? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
His girlfriend looks so much like Uma Thurman. Right?
Yeah.
She's dainty.
Huh?
I said she's dainty. She's a tiny lady compared to him. I mean, that dude's big and strong, right?
I would assume so. He was in Rocky, right?
Yeah.
Real quick. Sorry I dropped out so quickly, but my food arrived. Hey, I would drop out for food too. Yeah. And I'm starving. I'm always starving, Shelly, but enjoy your food. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for coming on in here. Hearts for Shelly. Thank you. All right. So that's her right there. That's Jonathan Majors. Do you all know him? King the Conqueror. Again, I know him more for Rocky. And what the hell happened here? Because I don't watch Marvel movies anymore. They're trash. Just wanted to say that.
I don't either.
But look, there's been accusations of DV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if this is a video. Is that the audio? What happened to the video now?
I sent you one on Telegram as well, and it's more like it's a YouTube link.
And it's a video of the car?
No, it's a video of or audio of that without the TMZ stamp.
Who's that?
Let me see. Hold on. I can send you the other one too. Let me get this.
All right. But do you all, I know a lot of, I think there's a kind of a Johnny Depp situation happening here, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that too, Fuzz?
Yeah. Pascal, you know Pascal, right?
Yeah, I know Pascal. Yeah, Pascal.
Yeah, he had both the audio and like that she supposedly recorded in the car video today. And after seeing and hearing all that, it's 100% Amber Heard. Like it's not good.
Okay, let's
do another one too. Yeah, it's
what did you just send me?
I sent it to Telegram. It's still a TMZ link, but I guess
see if you find them in the car. But let's play this one. This is actually came out today. This is the audio. I don't understand the audio. I don't know what the audio has, but let's check it out. This is a minute and a half, and all this is fair use because it's part of public court. You know what I mean? I don't know why these people do copyright strikes on it.
I would like to get to the point.
You hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Audio reveals Jonathan Major telling his ex to act more like Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King. I don't know who that is.
Martin Luther King's wife.
Oh, sorry. Then I should know. I thought it was somebody, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get to the point where your friends know what job I'm on and go, I think Rachel's going to be out of commission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't.
No. Do you understand that? Because that team, that unit, right? Grace has to be in a certain mindset to support Coretta Scott King. You know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife. Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife.
I know. I'm not. I shouldn't have gone out. I'm
No,
sorry.
let me just lay it out for you, right? If I'm just gonna say this. My temper, my shit, my trauma, all that said, right? I'm not saying I'm a great man. A great man. I am doing great things, not just for me, but for my culture and for the world. That is actually the position I'm in. That's real. I'm not being a dick about it. I didn't ask for it. I've worked, and that's the situation. The woman that supports me, that I support, that needs to be a great woman and make sacrifices the way that man is making for her and for them ultimately. Last night, 2 nights ago, you did not do that. You did not do that.
I'm sorry.
Which took away from the plan. And the plan is everything. If it was just you in the house drunk, maybe I could have swallowed it. Or I would have felt bold enough like, oh, babe, let's just go to bed. Which I said, I'm just going to go to bed. I'm not hungry, blah, 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 blah. Because Grace isn't here. Why? She was drunk. Why else? She was clogged by whatever was going on. You know what I mean? Fine. I can take that. Fine.
Okay. Now, I understand this must have been a couple days after the incident in the van, which I'm going to show right now. But number one, yeah, it's a little harsh the way he's talking, maybe a lot harsh, right? It shows maybe a little bit too much confidence, but he is kind of right. He's doing great things, right?
I mean, well, I don't know how great it is, but he's trying to protect an image that he tried to maintain for how long until he met her?
And then she accuses him. She calls the cops, and from what I understand, and accuses him, and then he's now starting to probably lose his reputation. And then the way Disney is, probably, anything they knee jerk and fire him. Right? He knows more than we do.
Yeah.
Fuzz, as the only lady on the panel right now, what do you think of this conversation right here?
Well, what you played is actually just the end of it.
Really?
She recorded a whole bunch of it, and in the beginning, he was pretty much scolding her for being an alcoholic for the most part. Apparently, she was drinking a lot, and going out partying, getting in trouble, ruining his image just by being reckless,
Okay, now we have something else. I'm going to get all this stuff together. Look, I'll be honest with you. I heard a few people talking about this, and I wanted to get more informed. I'm learning as I go. Fuzz just added something to this conversation, and I'm trying to get more links, more stuff together, and I will do that. I'm not perfect. I'm learning as I go. And it's very frustrating that a lot of this stuff is snippets.
Yeah.
Search it. Unfortunately, I don't have a massive staff that can look for the original audio, so it's going to take me a little while. But this was, like you said, Fuzz, 1 minute and 54 seconds, and you're saying there's more of it.
Yeah, before that, I didn't like the end of it either. I think he could have not talked to her that way about, how he's more important than her. I agree with that. I don't think that's right.
Did he say that?
But the whole beginning, I think he's absolutely right about everything until that part.
And none of this is on this audio?
No.
Brandon?
I failed. I'm sorry. I dropped the ball.
No, you didn't fail. I'm asking you, could you find that maybe an extended version if you can? Take your time.
Yeah.
And stuff. And then this right here that's covered in New York Post stuff. This is actually, because I can't, hold on. If you could find the original, be better too. Check this out. This is the video, the smoking gun video.
Yeah.
Is this all of it? Yeah. All right. Now, obviously, the blonde right here is her. Grace Grabbery is her name. I heard that the driver said that he was trying to keep her in the car, that he wasn't the aggressor. That's what I heard. That's what I heard the testimony was of the driver. So let's look at this. Let me know what you all think. And of course, they have to put their entire thing there and cover it. All right, there it is. He's pushing her back in the car. And then now she leaves. She's holding on to him. And he books it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's still on him. Right?
Yeah, he's way faster because he's a Marvel star.
He's in Marvel. Dude. Fucking. Damn, he's booking it.
Apparently, this part was.
Look at this. Look at this. She almost got hit by a car, dude.
Yeah.
She's reckless.
Yeah. She was trying to get his phone, apparently, at this point.
God damn. There's more to this video, but of course, they have to cut it.
The only thing with this one, the bad look is, I mean, I know he's probably trying to get away and like trying to, calm the situation down, but he picks her up and puts her in the car, and that's not a good look. I don't think
this is right here. I gotta say, it looks more aggressive than anything Johnny Depp did. Okay.
Yeah, to put his hands on her.
The what?
Because he put his hands on her and grabbed her and picked her up and like.
But it's also like, if she's trying to, what could you do though? If somebody's trying to hurt you and won't get away from you and is holding on to you, and it obviously is a weaker person, what could you do? Could anybody tell me in the comments?
There's no winning in this situation.
Let's say you have somebody holding on to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had to shove my drunk friends into Ubers before.
Yeah.
Like if she's a severe alcoholic, I could see why he would have to do that for her own safety.
Yeah, it's just it's win-lose, or it's lose-lose situation on those kind of days or nights or whatever.
But at least he ran away, not even just walked away from the situation. He tried to get away from it as quickly as possible. So,
but he can lose everything from just that.
Well, he has more to lose.
Yeah.
Right? He has more to lose.
Yeah.
Financially.
Yep.
And popularity wise.
Yep.
But it's still not fair if he's in the wrong. But what are you supposed to do? He spoke back. Okay, he spoke. What we heard, he was speaking down to her. That's not illegal.
No.
Right? And he's probably pissed. All right, let's see what this got. This is a relief. I really like Jonathan Majors. The Harder They Fall is one of my favorite Westerns to date. I haven't seen that one, Claire. So Claire's a fan. I haven't seen, look, and I got to be honest with you, I didn't see the last, is it Rocky? It's not Rocky. It's Creed. Because Stallone was upset at the production.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the actors, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Claire, let me know in the comments what you think watching that video. Let's run some News Nation stuff here.
Yeah, I was looking for the audio. I can't find the full one.
Yeah, again, I'm gonna look into this if you guys want. Put in your comments there. I do think he's speaking aggressively towards the end, but like Fuzz said in the beginning, he's laying it out there that she was intoxicated, right, Fuzz?
Yeah, like he
And
was
that she
setting up
went
his
public and made him look bad, and no
Yeah.
one. I don't know her name. I'm gonna forget her name as soon as I end this podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
it seemed like she was going on a binge or something like that. 'Cause you're
Yeah.
like 2 nights ago you were doing this too, so it's like a binge, and you're like, hey, you're with me.
Hypothetically speaking, sorry, Brandon, I'm gonna ask you to honestly, and everybody in the comments. Hypothetically speaking, if because I don't know, the trial's not over. If she's lying, allegedly, everyone's gonna come out of this saying that Jonathan Majors was accused. No one's gonna remember her name. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I
Right.
believe
Everyone's gonna say the guy from Marvel did something.
Mm-hmm. The dude who fought in Creed.
Yeah,
and stuff
the
like
guy
that.
that was in Marvel did something, and the guy in Creed. No one's gonna give a shit of this other person. He loses more in the bigger picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If she was Uma Thurman, and Uma Thurman was dating Louis Lecca, no one would care about Louis Lecca. They forget his name and say Uma Thurman was accused of something,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what News Nation has to say. They usually have a little bit more. So
you're looking at some new surveillance video that's out in the case involving the actor Jonathan Majors.
You hear that?
Jury deliberations are now underway in
Yeah.
the domestic assault trial, where the video here, you saw that. See him running down the street there. The Majors at first was grabbing and then shoving his then girlfriend Grace Jabari out of the car they were in. Then the two of them started running around in Manhattan. This is the part right here. He's grabbing her. They slowed it down, and then they both get out and they're running around. And now he's facing these domestic assault charges. Again, the jury just started deliberating here a short time ago. Let's bring in legal analyst, Columbia University lecturer, Dr. Laura McNeil on this. So, Dr. Laura, we've been covering this. We've been watching it. This is the new wrinkle that became public, the surveillance video, and now the jury begins deliberating. Bring us up to speed on where you think this case against a fairly prominent actor stands right now.
You know, I have to be honest, before this surveillance video came out, I would have said definitely a not guilty. But the one thing that's important about these charges, they're assault and aggravated harassment.
So the video changed your mind, right?
That's really weird.
Because
Didn't you just say right there that before this video showed up, I would have said not guilty?
Well, we need evidence, right? It's always the case.
She's saying before this video, she thought he was not guilty. Now she thinks he is.
The only thing that's crappy about this is he grabbed her and put her in the car.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask you all, if someone's holding you aggressively, let's switch it. Let's make it's him holding her. What could she do? What could he have done? And then he runs away.
Right.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's trying to like, okay, please get out of my way. I want to escape. Maybe that's the case.
I want to say, AMAC, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Like I always say, people can't stand me for 4 minutes, much less 4 months. Thank you very much for your support. Means a lot for me. 2024, we're going to conquer the world. Nerd Report is, and it's going to be with the help of you all. Okay, so make sure to stay on. So let's continue with this. Let's see what she has to say. This is interesting.
The jury begins deliberating. Bring us up to speed on where you think this case against a fairly prominent actor stands right now.
You know, I have to be honest, before this surveillance video came out, I would have said definitely a not guilty. But the one thing that's important about these charges, they're assault and aggravated harassment. And so when you think of assault, it's imminent apprehension of harmful or offensive contact. Now, what we saw in that video, yes, it's offensive. and harmful to be grabbed and shoved to the level of aggression that we saw that Jonathan Majors was doing in that video. And so I think this video is definitely going to be very beneficial for the plaintiff in this particular case. And I think the jury, really, they're just going to have to decide, who do they believe? Who was the aggressor in this situation? And it's kind of a toss-up, but I think this video just may tip the scales, as we say, of justice.
All right. So the background on
listen,
this, he's facing
I'm going to
two
say
counts
this,
of misdemeanor
and
assault,
folks,
2 counts
please
of
disagree with me,
harassment, and could
because
face
I've
up
been
to a year.
accused of being a little
Situation.
crazy
It's going to have
sometimes.
to decide this video.
If you
It's
disagree with
definitely
me,
going to
go
be very
ahead. Please
beneficial.
do so. If you're
running
offended
around
by
and
my
now he's,
opinion, why? Because I'm not politically correct, really. I'm actually holding myself back. I'll say what I think. I'm, my real super, I'm not going to take a person's side for their race, sex, whatever, or political preference or nationality or whatever, hairstyle, whatever.
Right.
Now, what I'm seeing is there is a possibility he was aggressive, 100% aggressive, without her doing anything, right? Like, there is a possibility of that. Now, I also see that they're both dressed in black, I think. The car's black and it's nighttime. So it's difficult to see. But I'm and this is a big ass assuming because I wasn't there. It looks like, and the reason I'm assuming this is because she continues to hold on to him as he runs away, is that at this point, as they get out of the car, he's like, I'm done, stay here. He gets out of the car, she's holding on to him. So he's bouncing back and is trying to put her back in the car. And that's where the aggression's coming from. Okay, then let's look at it again.
Facing these domestic assault charges. Again, the jury just started deliberating here a short time ago. Let's bring in legal analyst, Columbia University lecturer, Dr. Laura
I don't see a
McNeil on this.
punch. And then when they get out of the car, she goes after him. That's what it kind of looks like to me. Now I'm going to ask you all the questions. What could she have done? What could he do though? He ran away.
And she seemed like a belligerent drunk. There's a difference between like a happy drunk and a belligerent drunk. If she has a problem with alcohol,
yeah,
there's either two ways your personality can go: happy or belligerent, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she seemed a little belligerent there.
Well, after this, she went to a club.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then he found her in a tub afterwards.
That's the next day, right? When they call the police, right?
Mm-hmm. So,
yeah,
like,
she was in bed.
reckless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Glare says it pretty clear. And by the way, Glare, I've been watching your content, man. Good job. And I want to say, man, this, Glare, you got a crazy guy after you, man. But I'm on your side. My God, that guy's talk about drama, bro. But check out Glare's channel. I've been watching the stuff developing because we sometimes touch on crazy stuff like the Scientologist over there in Hollywood. But poor Glare, man, support him. He's doing good though. He's got a new pup and everything. Doing well, brother. Nice seeing you here. So yeah, usually he easily said it right there. The aggressor isn't usually the person running away. Right.
That's like with Johnny, whenever he would go to the rooms, right? He would go to the restrooms and stuff like that and hide.
Yeah.
He's running away.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's like,
let's see what she has to say, though, because is she an attorney? She may know more than I do. So let's see.
So, Dr. Laura, we've been covering this. We've been watching it. This is the new wrinkle that became public, the surveillance video, and now the jury begins deliberating. Bring us up to speed on where you think this case against a fairly prominent actor stands right now.
I have to be honest, before this surveillance video came out, I would have said definitely a not guilty. But the one thing that's important about these charges, they're assault and aggravated harassment. And so when you think of assault, it's imminent apprehension of harmful or offensive contact. Now, what we saw in that video, yes, it's offensive. and harmful to be grabbed and shoved to the level of aggression that we saw that Jonathan Majors was doing in that video. And so I think this video is definitely going to be very beneficial for the plaintiff, going to be very beneficial for the Jonathan Majors was doing in that video. And so I think this video.
He was holding and shoving. How does she know he was holding though? Because she's the one holding later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Fuzz, am I wrong? Or am I starstruck? Because I don't like Marvel. I don't even like Marvel, so I'm not starstruck.
Well, no, you're right. Like, I don't understand why she's not labeled an aggressor as well. She was the one trying to keep him there.
Interesting.
Like, from what I heard, it was she was trying to get his cell phone away.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out what else this lady has to say. Maybe she has another point.
So it's definitely going to be very beneficial for the plaintiff in this particular case. And I think the jury, really, they're just going to have to decide who do they believe? Who was the aggressor in this situation? And it's kind of a toss-up, but I think this video just may tip the scales, as we say, of justice.
All right, so the background on this, he's facing now 2 counts of misdemeanor assault, 2 counts misdemeanor harassment, and could face up to a year in jail. If you look at the video there, you're saying you didn't think there was a guilty verdict to be had until you saw that. So it's him and then his girlfriend, Grace, and they're out on the town and they're in this car, and it's an SUV, obviously. And then, you know, supposedly she sees a text she doesn't like or whatever it was, tries to grab his phone, they get into it. But the video we see, it looked like from the video, you have to zoom in on it, but there's obviously some pushing back and forth. What in particular changed your mind about the way you saw the case after you watched the video?
Lady.
For me, it was the way that he pushed off the aggression in terms of shoving her back into the car. Because at first it looks like it's a tug of war, right? They're going back and forth. But the level of aggression, but you have to keep in mind, the defense is saying that he was trying to get away from her and she was trying to hold him into the vehicle. And so, to be honest, it's really difficult to tell. As you said, that video, I tried to blow it up several times. The jurors are trying to blow up that video several times. The one thing that might get a not guilty verdict is the burden of proof here. Reasonable doubt.
And folks, I'm gonna show you something real quick. I hate the way like they do this, but look at me real quick. Look at it. They go like this. Look at like the way they report this in the video. Like they don't really show you the video. They keep cutting it. You notice that? Like
yeah, let's jump.
He's pushing her. Look real quick. Look. You see? Like, dude, play the fucking video.
Yeah, when it's cut, there's something suspicious about it.
There's an uncut version that all the news outlets refuse to play.
Yeah.
Just play the entire thing.
And they're not televising this whole court case, so it's just all what we hear from media.
We're like, hey, look. You know, it's like, yeah, would you show it? Be the Christmas miracle. Thank you very much for the kind words in the chat.
He probably did it. It has to be beyond reasonable doubt. He assaulted her. And sometimes the one thing that might get a not guilty verdict is the burden of proof here. Reasonable doubt is a very high standard. It can't be he probably did it. It has to be beyond reasonable doubt. He assaulted her. And so that is what will be very difficult for the prosecution, I think, is that the standard is just very, very high.
I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out from that last part, because when you're zoomed in like that, you can't see it as clearly. When you're further out, obviously,
yeah.
It's
if you guys keep cutting
surveillance video, and then some of the other your point videos
they're just
that we
chopping
see,
it up.
It's tough to read into because then it's him running away and her running after, and you don't really know. You don't hear any conversation. You don't really know. And then defense comes up. Of course, he's got high-powered lawyers. They're going to say, "Oh, she's lying. She's lying." What about the defense and all of this? Do you think they did a good job in terms of how they handled the charges, or?
I think they did a great job. I mean, the number one thing they did correctly was making sure that Jonathan Majors did not testify. The prosecution would have eaten him alive simply from his text messages, acknowledging that he has a temper. They would have been able to paint him as an aggressive domestic violence attacker. And so I think the defense did a good job not having him testify, as well as having the driver's testimony, I think, was very powerful. That was the only eyewitness, essentially outside of those two, about what really happened in that vehicle.
By the way, there was the text that came out.
I have a problem with that right there.
Well, go ahead and say why.
because if you've ever had to deal and work with celebrities and they have people messaging for them, their management, agents, things like that, and they're a little more aggressive than the celebrities. And when you meet them on set or on site, they're just like, oh yeah, they're very chill, very cool. Like, so if she's gonna say, oh, he seems aggressive through his text messages, what if it's a handler that's handling his
Well,
message?
I don't know if his handler gets to handle people's messages, though, bro.
Sometimes some people do. I mean, a lot.
Twitter, yeah, but I don't know about
They have
that.
burner phone. Well, I mean, if it's relationship, then no. But if that
Yeah,
was,
because imagine the handler is like, yeah, man, that was great. That was a beautiful 69 last night. What?
oh no, that's different.
You know what I mean?
They have different phones. If they like certain phones went in discovery, then it the context of those conversations can seem different because they could be.
From what I have right now, Brandon, Fuzz, everybody, I do not see any law broken right now. That what I see. Maybe there's something else. I don't know how to handle a situation where like you're trying to get out of a car and someone's holding on to you hard. I don't know how to get out of that.
Yeah, I mean, like, what do you let
I'm
her?
not a Marvel fan, dude.
Do you let her claw your eyeball out and just sit there and take it, or just say, I gotta move you," and then run away?
He pushed her in. He did.
Mhm.
He's pushing her in.
That's still not the greatest look, but
it's not the greatest look. But what else could you do?
Yeah, like I'm saying, like her claw an eyeball out or something.
Did
Like,
claw his eyeball?
no, I'm just saying, like, imagine if somebody's going at your face, like belligerent. Like, you're just gonna let them do that? I guess. I don't know.
See, that's a thing here. Like they're saying, what show is he on? He's like everywhere, dude. He's Kang the Conqueror, right? He is in, I believe, showed up in Ant-Man and the Wasp. He's supposed to be. He was being built up as the big bad for the next phase. I believe he was in Loki. I know as well.
Yeah, Loki. Yeah, they're gonna have to rewrite that whole thing.
Well, it depends what they do now. I don't know if the studio is going to be like, well, okay, we'll wait till the verdict happens and everything. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Did a good job not having him testify, as well as having the driver's testimony, I think was very powerful. That was the only eyewitness, essentially outside of those two, about what really happened in that vehicle.
By the way, there was the text that came out, I believe, that showed there was some of this going on before where there was a text message. She went to the hospital.
Look, I'm going to say this too. And maybe people are going to rewind this and go, dude, Lewis sounds like a freaking Jonathan Majors fanboy. Again, I don't watch any of his movies. I don't watch Marvel, and I didn't see Creed. Okay. But I do know that Jonathan Majors gets cast as a bad guy. And part of the reason people get cast as a bad guy is because they have an aggressive look. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the bad guy in Creed, I believe.
Yeah, he is. He's the opponent. Yeah.
Right. He's the bad guy in Marvel. It doesn't mean he's a bad guy. So appearances wise, he's got a strike. He's bigger, he's buffer. You know what I mean? Than the lady. So right away, it's a strike. Now, maybe he is a dick. I don't know personally, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But per this video, I don't know why she's saying that now. She thinks he's guilty because of the shoving.
Honestly, it seems like he's just a guy trying to get away from a bad situation at that point right there. He's just like, I don't know what to do. It's a human reaction, and I'm sorry. I didn't hurt her. Or, just got to break myself away from this and run down the street.
Yep.
I don't know.
After another alleged altercation. So that could play into this, right? In establishing a pattern, or?
It's difficult because the judges, there's a lot of debate amongst me and my legal friends. We call those prior bad acts, if that should have even been allowed into evidence. If he does get a guilty conviction, I think they're going to try to appeal to challenge that. But yes, a prior bad act to show a kind of a pattern and practice of this aggressive behavior. But as far as the assault, that solely is going to that March 25th incident. Right. And so The harassment, though, that would help out with the harassment charges.
All right. Dr. Laura, good to see you. So, again, Jonathan Major, certainly his career's been impacted. I know he's been dropped from some projects in the acting world that he had on tap, but we'll see how this goes in the courtroom. The jury's now deliberating. We'll be right back.
What has he been dropped by, though? That's bullshit, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. He's been dropped by. I just know that.
No, I'm not saying it's bullshit that he got dropped. That what he's saying, he probably did get dropped.
Mhm.
But what I'm saying is bullshit to drop someone without seeing the trial.
Yeah.
Are we still there? Are we still doing this?
They are still doing it. Yeah. It's going on still.
No, what I'm saying, are we still dropping people because they get accused? No trial?
Well, P. Diddy got dropped by like 18 people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just
Do you guys think it's fair that P. Diddy got dropped without the trial? I'm not following that case. Is there enough?
The Diddy stuff has more evidence against him than against Jonathan for sure. Really, it's kind of reaching that he pushed her back in the car when she was trying to hold him in there and grabbing at him.
Let me ask you a question though, Fuzz. If the smallest, if a 15-year-old grabs a cop by the arm, what do you think that cop's gonna do?
Put him on the ground.
Or push him away, right?
Yeah, just detain him. Yeah.
And it's still a 15-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Meaning it's a usually weaker person. If an 11-year-old kid grabs onto my arm and won't let go, I'm like, yo, get away.
Yeah.
And then once I get away and I run and that person keeps coming after me, I don't know what to do. Is there a solution here, folks?
I don't know. I mean, if you talk, like I know a few cops and they always say in any DP situation, like if a woman hits you, never hit her back, just leave, walk away, run away.
But what if they come after you though?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Do what Jonathan did and run as fast as you can, I guess.
I think the only thing I can catch him on this is him trying to put her back into the vehicle.
Yeah.
That's the only way they can catch him, I believe. But that's kind of a stretch. It's not a great look, for some people, but I think that's the only way they can get him.
Yeah. To be fair, that there's a lot of traffic going on when he put her back in there. Maybe she would have ran the other way and hurt herself. I mean, I'm sure he knew her better than we do. So.
Yeah, I don't know her at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, it looks like a really toxic relationship.
Yes.
They're both messy, it seems like, because he's trying to conserve his image and she's enjoying the fruits of his labor, it feels like.
Yep.
I don't know.
I mean, he's enjoying her fruits too. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I know it's a give.
It's not one way.
Yeah.
Yeah, her fruits.
Give.
Yeah, he's enjoying those fruits a lot. I guarantee you. Fuzz is laughing. It goes both ways. It's not,
Mm-hmm. So
I'm trying to look for. Oh wait, let me see this one right here. See, I can't. I'm trying to look for the video where she's like, she's in front of the club and everything.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one.
And then she goes inside the club. And it's so difficult to see evidence, right?
Yeah.
I know
it's difficult to find evidence, right, Brandon?
I mean, sometimes. I mean, then it just depends on how much they want to put out there. They might retract it later and keep it for the court. But once it's public, it's kind of hard.
We're looking for some stuff. What do you think, Fuzz?
Like I said, I'm on his side. I've been in situations of DV where I have to walk away also, because sometimes you get so mad that you don't want to say something stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just walk away. I get it. I absolutely get it. And that's the right thing to do, whether you're a man or a woman. you know. As far as him shoving her back in the car, I don't know about that. I don't know.
The thing, unfortunately, man, in relationships, like women don't fully understand men, and men don't fully understand women, and people get stupid, right? And then some people have a different level of it. That it usually you get better as you get older. At like being rational. But I'm a little older. I don't see if the situation is where she was grabbing onto him and wouldn't let go, and he was trying to leave.
Yeah.
While she stayed in the car, I don't see any other thing he could have done is to like try to push her away from him.
Right. Yeah, it's not like he was going to hit her or something.
Now, if I see punching,
right,
and he, then now we got something. But absolutely. I don't see a punching. Is anybody disagreeing with me? Am I wrong? And then, but this expert that was on says that now he's guilty. So I'm like, what do I know?
I just think it's weird that he's guilty and she's not for doing basically the same thing, just the pulling part instead of the pushing part.
All right, folks, I'm gonna play this. It has the logo of who on there, but it's gonna show you more. So if I'm not on tomorrow, you know what happened. Head over to Nerd Report Daily. Head over to Nerd Report Daily. Subscribe to the newsletter right now, and let's check out. This video should be showing more. All right, there they are. The car next to him is turning right, but is not on the right lane. There's a skip right there. You can't see it because it's dark. Everything's dark. Okay. She's attached to his left hand arm, trying to get the phone, allegedly, right? Some people say. He's running.
Yeah, she was trying to get his phone from him.
He's right. He pushed her just like he pushed her in here. Okay, let's see this. He picks her up and puts her back in the car. That could have been striking right there, right? A little bit. I'm trying to see both sides. But then she doesn't have a black eye or anything that I saw.
Later in the video, around 2 minutes, that shows her outside the club or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One thing I will say, holy shit, man, those high waters. I'm good.
That's not.
Are we going to ignore that? Is everyone going to ignore that? We did those high water pants, bro. Like that kind of killed me. Maybe it's in style. I don't know, but okay, whatever. All right, he pushes her off. He's running. He's booking it.
Like, this is exactly what you're supposed to do in a DV situation. Get out of there so it doesn't escalate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what. And then here, she doesn't even care about her life. Look at this. Look at this.
And that's probably why he was trying to put her in the car.
She has no regards for her own life.
No.
Look at that, folks. This is slow motion, meaning the car was going faster. Look.
Yeah.
All right. She's gassed out. All right, I'm tired.
And then look at she's with other people afterwards.
There is a cut here that what happened in between, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're saying here.
I don't know what happened afterwards.
There's no audio here.
Was she talking about the police or calling police or?
How come he's walking by? Are they starstruck back there? Yeah.
She's chasing him. And I heard
All
he
right,
stayed
this
at
is
a
the
hotel.
next day. Is there audio here? Nope. This is the next day, I believe. There's
Yeah, because he stayed at a hotel that night.
she calls 911. Oh, he did, and then she accuses him again, right? Here. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Allegedly.
So
oh no, this is his place.
Mhm.
And then she's down. He calls 911. She may have been on some substances.
Yeah.
He probably just returned back to his house or apartment or whatever. Yeah, this is a
Bad relationship.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's toxic.
It's a bad relationship, but I don't think
He should lose his career over that. No.
no, but he will.
No.
He will. It will. And then look, tomorrow they may come out with other evidence. I'm going to come on here and say I was wrong. So I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a horse in the race, man. Like really, I'm not a Marvel fan. I know some people were like, "Oh, F Marvel." I hope something, but this is a person's life.
Yeah. In his livelihood.
All right, press 1 if you think Jonathan Majors is innocent here. Press 2 if you do not. And feel free to comment in. Comment whatever you like.
It's like with the trial from last year for JD and AH. Gotta wait to see everything. There's probably still gonna be some more stuff coming out.
Yep.
Most people say he's innocent. You know what? I'm gonna make it a poll because I don't know if people don't want to. Let's see. 1 and 2. I'm gonna make it a poll and see so people are more open about it. I'm gonna go by right now. There's no it's just accusations, man. That's where I'm gonna go, and I don't see anything. I see a big possibility that there's no law broken.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what the cops would have told him to do.
Yeah.
Separate and try to de-escalate.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
I mean,
just walk away, walk away.
It's like they tell you, oh, when someone hits you, turn the other cheek. All right, you turn the other cheek, and then they slap your other cheek.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, what is it like? I guess damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like,
Yeah,
I guess so.
Things aren't that cookie cutter, man. Things aren't that clean.
No.
It didn't seem like he hurt her at all.
No.
In that footage,
there is images I did see of a cut behind her ear, but I'm trying to be fair here. I'm trying to be, since I seem like I'm only on Jonathan Major's side. I'm trying to give her some leeway. But you know what? Doof has gifted 5 new memberships. Let's get the new members. Let's get those emojis up if you're a new member or an old member. Not an old person, but a member for a while. Get those emojis up in the comments. Celebrate Doof's friendship and support for this channel. One of our biggest supporters. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well over there in Australia. Let's go. The poll is up. Is Jonathan Majors guilty or innocent? All right, 92% of you say innocent.
I gotta let it see it play out a little bit more.
Yeah, we'll let it play out. Thank you so much for those memberships. Seems like you all are liking today's show because you stayed here. So any more thoughts, Fuzz?
Just one more before I go. I think it's awful to say, you know, if you want to be a law-abiding citizen, do this thing, and then you do that thing and you still get in trouble. I think that's really.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
Yeah, I think that's really crappy. Like, I just, it makes me sad that you try to do what's the right thing is to do and the legal thing and everything the system says to do, and then you still get screwed.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. You have to go, Fuzz?
Yeah.
What do you vote? Should I go to Hollywood to Scientology or no?
Yeah, but you should probably bring a friend just in case some
I
creep
have no
follows
friends.
you.
I'm here in LA by myself.
You got it. Well, you're friends with some of the people that were TikTokers, right?
Not that close.
Okay. You gotta bring somebody, dude. Like, I worry about you getting
I know
followed.
you do. You're a
That's
good
all.
person. You're a good person, Fuzz. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh,
Well,
definitely. I just want you to be all right.
Yeah, keep in touch. Keep the notifications on.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, nice avatar.
Thanks. It's
Cats are
any cat that I find that looks like Tyrone that I think is funny, I use as my pictures.
So we got what 84% say yes, he's innocent, 16 no. So if you think he's not innocent, call in.
The only way I think they have like a gotcha moment is him shoving her into the car. But
Yeah.
still, he's just trying to separate at that point, I feel. And
People
is
have
that
been
a
watching
bad
too many
thing?
movies.
Huh?
People have been watching too many movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
It's not going to be that clean.
yeah,
all this stuff's messy.
Mm-hmm. And then lawyers use their words to
Twist everything.
Yeah, that gets you caught up, and you're just like, yeah, I did try to push her away, but I didn't hit her, or or I don't know. That's when they get you, and you're just like, but I don't. And then she chased him, and she grabbed his arm, and he was running.
Yeah, there's nothing else he could do.
Yeah. So
there's nothing else he could do. Jody made a really good video about it as well.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw some of it. I didn't see it all.
I did. He did a really good video.
So what was his stance on it then?
He's always been pro Jonathan Majors, but you know what? Go and watch his. I don't want to. One thing about this kind of stuff, I don't like to put words in people's mouths. You guys go and check on your own. That's why I'm very careful, especially with this legal stuff, is to say allegedly, maybe, from what it looks like to me, because you know what? I wasn't there. I wasn't there. We're reporting on it. It's content and stuff, and it keeps the as a community we're engaged and talking about current events and everything, but it's a very serious matter. You could really hurt someone with false accusations, and you could really hurt someone if they are indeed right with the accusations, and nothing. There's no punishment. So, welcome to the channel, Bernadette Lone Fire. What's up, Bernadette?
Hey, what's up? Hold on, I gotta stop this. There we go. Sorry about that.
I love that. Call in a show.
Hey, hold on.
That's amazing.
I'm sorry. I'm on my phone right now, but it's all good.
Nerd Report, you're on the air. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm on the phone. What?
Yeah. Hey, hold on. You call.
Hey, I did it quickly, huh?
Have you been watching this Jonathan Majors thing?
Yeah, I watched you as I was driving home. Finally just got home and stuff. But yeah, no, I heard the whole aggression thing at the end of his thing. And honestly, I mean, I don't think it was wrong of him to do what he did. To push her in the thing, or not push her in, or put her in the car, whatever.
It looks like he's pushing her, right?
A little bit, a little bit.
What could you do? That's my thing. What
Exactly.
could you do?
If she was drunk, right?
I don't know.
She maybe she was, and if she was acting that wackadoodle, she probably was. And if she went to a club after, come on, But
I think at this point, that relationship, you don't need you
no,
don't need alcohol. It's effed up. Yeah.
no, and yeah, you're right though too. That's a very, very toxic relationship. It really is.
Look. Man, I should shut up. Should I shut up or no?
No.
Fuck. I know a lot of people don't like my content anyway. So listen,
you're vibing.
Jonathan Majors has the right to have an ego because he's accomplished a lot of things. He is correct. He is correct. It sounds like shit, but he has the right. And if she was for her accomplishments, she has the right to have a little bit of an ego too. Be proud of what you did, what you've done.
What was her accomplishments?
Maybe she's a good girlfriend. Maybe she's a good
obviously.
Well, I don't know. Maybe she is good to him and he is a bad guy. I don't know. We're only looking at it through a little bit.
Yeah, we're only seeing it through the glass window here, or whatever, what have you. But I mean, as what we're looking at, that's out there in public right now. He did come out a little bit conceited towards the end. I did it. But like you said, yeah, he has every right because he did make this.
Look, if I reach Mr. Beast level, I'm gonna get on here and go, I created this channel. I'm doing great things, but I'm bringing you all with me. And I couldn't do these things without you. And he's kind of saying that. He's saying, you're my partner.
And he doesn't want her jeopardized.
I don't consider you all like below me or anything because you're on the chat or watching. You are my partner elevating the community. That's the way I look at it. His choice of words were bad. But it could, if he uses words correctly, it's like, that's maybe what he meant. I just don't want to fanboy too much. I don't want to sound, but this guy, if the relationship was right, he ain't shit without her. He needs her.
Keep him grounded in a way.
Keep him grounded.
Yeah.
Look, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, as a younger dude, a lot of us don't think right. We're not rational. It's the female companion that comes in there with rationale and elevates us, and we elevate them. Our partner, right? I mean, that's the way, or whoever you date. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm old. I don't know. And I'm gonna say, I look at it as like this is this channel. You guys are all Brandon, Bernadette, Andy Signor. Everybody, Steph, everybody. You guys in the comments. You guys are part of it. That's a relationship. It's not. A sexual relationship because Brandon always turns me down, but
I'm sorry, that beard is just it'll make me too itchy.
Yeah.
Give you a kiss.
Yeah.
I'm just
as of right now, Jonathan Majors, in my eyes, is innocent. He didn't beat her up.
It doesn't look like it. And correct me if I'm wrong, but there was nothing on her, right? No scars, no face.
There is a few things. Okay. Again, the big problem with mainstream media is that they get a hold of all the stuff and they give it to you in snippets.
Mm-hmm.
We were shown the fucking. I'm sorry, because my mom's like, "Dude, you cuss too much on your podcast."
Yeah, my virgin ears. Oh my god.
We were shown. Well, it's kind of. She's right. It again, females will always ground you, even if it's your mom.
Yeah. There you go.
Sorry, folks. I don't want to sound. Maybe you get offended by that, but that's just the way I think, right? And a lot of guys do think like that. I think I can speak for Brandon. Men, we worship women. You guys are the best, man. We ain't shit. If you guys weren't around, we ain't shit. We were born from women. You know,
Latino culture too, or Latino.
we
Latina,
worship. Yeah, you guys are the best.
other
Gold.
culture,
You
race.
go out and stab 100 people, you're still the best.
Oh my god.
Anyways, where was I? I don't even know.
Females ground you.
That's it. That's it.
But
Well, what is that one saying behind a great man is a great woman?
And vice
But-
versa.
Yeah,
Because-
and vice versa as well.
Yeah, vice
Yes.
versa. Vice versa. I'll be saying because it's not fair because there's great women, and it's unfair to just say there's only great men.
No,
No
they're
matter-
great.
I think the real word is that every female is great. You know.
well,
Yeah.
everyone ever said this? We aren't perfect. Not everybody's
No,
perfect.
no one's perfect. We're all human. We're all human.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Again, he is doing great things. And maybe that's his weird way of saying support. You know, I need your support. I need your help. He's asking for help, maybe. I don't know. But I will say this, like I know my point now. The news only gave you the snippet where he was acting like a conceited asshole. Fuzz came in here and goes, no, there's more to it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we don't even get that. We didn't hear it. It's gone.
I'm looking for it. Folks, as we're doing this podcast, I'm looking for raw footage, and I can't find any.
Same here. And
See, and that's what sucks about not having like an open trial, you know, for the public to judge, you know, because like you guys said earlier, it's what we have to hear from the media, and man, they can make you know, a mountain out of a molehill.
Correct.
So
I know a lot of people are tuning in. If you're new to the channel, I just want to remind everybody that we do have a main topic that's on the title, and then we talk about other stuff. We did do the Scientology versus TikToker standoff going on. So we did that on Nerd Report. This is Nerd Report. We have an extension to this channel, Nerd Report Daily, and Bernadette and Brandon have their own show there, usually on Saturdays. We're working on more programming there as well. You want to join that channel as well. We also collaborate with Grayson Report, Popcorn Planet, Steph the Alterner, a lot of other channels and stuff. But there we go. That's our little community. But any other thoughts, folks?
well, not only that, but Nerd Report Daily has one of the greatest logos too, other than yourself. You got Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little Flash. But I think with that,
look at this. 100% all clickbait rage. New video proves. Okay.
I think they're talking about the stuff that is letting out from the courtroom.
Maybe. I don't believe this title is clickbait. It says new video proves Marvel star Jonathan Majors is innocent. I think we went through that. I don't think it's us you're talking about. There's a misunderstanding. But there you go. Bernadette, any more thoughts before we go? Because I need food.
Angry. Yeah, no, I think, like I said, I'm not going to say anything until everything comes out, because I don't want to be quick to judge. Because look how quick to judge they were doing that with Johnny, and then look at what Amber the Turd did. She basically messed it up for her dang self, and you know. But
we got you, Sapphire Elf. Sorry. Love you too. Sometimes people come in here with some fucking low blows. You know what I mean? That like with, you know, in the comments. So it's sometimes I got that in my head, right?
Yeah, it's like you got PTSD kind of.
I have PTSD, so like just like something's written weird. I'm like, wow, another one. Like, folks, I'm just a simple dude trying to make a living, doing these shows, trying to keep people positive. Believe it or not, I don't need the personal insults. And then when someone comes in with a compliment, I'm expecting an insult. you know how it is.
Well, how I like to think of it too, though, Lewis, you got some of your haters that come on here and everything. But to me, if you're not getting hated on, then you're not known. You're known. You got haters.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. All right. What else can I say? All right, everybody, head over to the Telegram. We're gonna do an after show there. You guys could continue your opinions. The Nerd Report Telegram. Please post the link. And then last words before we go, Bernadette Lone Fire.
Well, thanks for having me on last minute. But no, I did enjoy the show as I was coming home and everything. But keep up the great content, and yeah, I love the whole Scientology cult stuff. You know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, be safe as well.
Maybe I'll go, maybe I won't. But if I do go, I'm not sure what channel. It could be Nerd Report Daily or Nerd Report. I haven't decided, so you got to be subscribed to both.
Yeah.
Brandon, any last thoughts?
I really want to see how this plays out for Jonathan Majors and see everything else that comes out through this, but I know it's going to be suppressed because it's not a televised court case. So we have to depend on what snippets we can get.
We, the taxpayer, pay for that, right?
I mean, yeah, well, it's in the state of New York, but yes. So, but other than that, though, too, I love the stuff that you're doing for with the Scientology thing. Like that takes
Yeah,
up
I
this
know.
week. I don't know. It's crazy. I mean,
It's
those
crazy.
characters.
Some of you are missing the coverage.
Mm.
Some of you are missing the coverage. You're not getting notified or whatnot. Follow Nerd Report. It's crazy. The stuff happening in Hollywood that we're covering is crazy and a half, right, folks? Right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
like there's crazy and then there's this.
yeah.
Well,
Right?
they call it Holly Weird for a reason, right?
You could see almost a horror show in every time that there's something going on out there. It's
Yeah.
horrible. But
Well, anyways, and if you're wondering how the poll went, 81-19 is Jonathan Majors innocent. 81% say yes. Almost 20% say no. Where are you guys? You could have called. Who knows? Maybe it's a troll. I don't know. There's got to be one person.
Mhm.
Diana,
All right, folks.
yeah. Well, good night. Yeah.
Good
Thanks
night,
for having me.
everybody. Love you. See you on Telegram.
See ya.
Bye.